problem with the current dating market is that it prioritizes women's feelings and hypergamy over the longevity of the civilization. And overall, in my opinion, dating is hard for several reasons. It's not just because women are hypergamous and entitled. That's just one of the factors. Hypergamy has to do with also feminism and abortion, and we can't really talk about what's going on with the current dating market. And the reason it's so important, and the reason I mention it in a lot of videos, is that the dating market, in my opinion, like the state of Western dating is a reflection of the state of the Western economy. And we're actually in a point where I don't believe that the effects have really hit yet, like the actual devastating effects of all of these trends. They've been happening, but we haven't actually seen the negative effect hit things yet. Men dropping out of things, men dropping out of work, dropping out of the college. Eventually, I think the impact will come. It's not going to hit us yet because there's still the older generation. This will hit us. The effects of whatever's happening right now is going to affect us probably about 30 years from now, when millennials are old and Gen Z are middle-aged. We will actually see more of the effect of these really disgusting, horrible trends. And I want to talk about abortion. So during the 1960s, not only was, women's rights pushed and, minority rights and all these, not only was it pushed, but one of the biggest things was abortion and Roe v. Wade. I'm not really sure. I need to actually look up when Roe v. Wade was passed. But obviously, I don't know if Roe v. Wade, I think Roe v. Wade got, like I said, somebody can clarify on it, but I think Roe v. Wade got taken down. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of abortion. I'll be plain. I'm not a fan of it for several reasons. One, it's murder. I've mentioned in other videos, but also because it makes women very hypergamous, because it gives them no consequence for sleeping around. See, there used to be consequences before the 60s, before this attack on masculinity. There was a lot more consequences for women behaving in a really, in my opinion, this horribly dreadful way. They're not held to any standard. Women are not held to any standard at all in the West. And that's why they're so spoiled. That's why women are so difficult to deal with for the average man, and why they're not interested in average men is because these pills. One, they take a pill, and the pill fucks with their fucking, it messes with their hormones and shit, which turns them into fucking psychotic banshees, and makes them pretty masculine, in my opinion. I just know I'm not a big fan of the whole tomboy thing anymore. It's you think it's kind of cute as a guy. You're like, oh, she's kind of into boy stuff. That's cute. But it's when the girl starts acting straight up like a dude, all stoic, unemotional, and combative, it's not attractive. Men are pretty stupid. And that's kind of why we've gotten into this situation, because the beta males, the fucking beta fucking buckheads that fucking live on Reddit, have really fucked up things for everybody else. They're okay with women, being married and having the girl having a boyfriend and having all these side dudes. There's no standard for a good relationship in terms of marriage. Marriage is in my opinion, every relationship that a woman has is pretty much they're using men as a transactional device to acquire money, resources, and as soon as you don't want to play that game, you're considered some kind of incel. I don't want to play this game. I don't want to be involved in it. I use women for what I want to do. I don't hate women, but I do not like this culture of worshiping women like gods, because women are not gods. Women are incredibly flawed, just like men. And it's showing a lot of the reasons why we didn't give women education, voting rights, all this stuff. It's kind of starting to crack through. Oh, this is why we didn't do this. Man, this is why women shouldn't have voting rights. And no offense to any women listening. Look, I don't believe in equality anymore. I have to be honest with you. I'm going to just say it out loud. I do not believe you should be equal to us. You're not equal to us. You're weak. You're stupid. And you don't know what the hell's going on most of the time. And your dating choices are frankly horrible. and you'd rather date some idiot who's gonna go broke, barely has any money, just because he's tall or whatever stupid superficial thing. You don't really look at what makes a good partner overall. You just rather go for two other things, and then when you realize down the line that he's like a fucking, psychotic narcissist, then it's like, oh no, all men are bad, and then you go back and the cycle starts again, and you choose terrible partners that really ruin your life. And I'm just watching this from the outside as a guy who's has a brain, who has money, who has more resources than most guys, and only I didn't go to college, so I don't have the stupid degree that you have, because apparently that's the satisfaction of life is so you can get some shitty job off of your degree, and then you're barely going to scrape by. Once you get out of college, you're going to be in debt, and you're probably going to need some beta bucks to fucking pay your shit off. That's what it works. That's how it works, is that they take their shitty fucking college years, their young college years, wasted away, sleeping around with all kinds of dudes and they always have some boyfriend, in my opinion, but the boyfriend is really the provider, or is like they're cheating on him on the side. Like, they have no respect for any boundaries in a relationship, because they're not held to any standard. There's not any like, oh, well, let's maybe have an idea of what we're going to do with our lives, have a plan, build a family, like be practical. No, I just want to sleep around, live in the moment. Oh yeah, party all the time. We're very hedonistic in the West, and it's time to grow the fuck up. I'm 31, and I don't fucking care for any of that shit. I see a woman that's immature, that just wants to fucking party and waste time. Fuck that. I want a feminine woman who wants to have children, who doesn't believe that abortion's good, is not entitled to my resources, but appreciates them. I think we all want a traditional woman. I want more of a traditional woman, so yeah, I might have to go overseas, or I'm personally, that's no problem for me. I don't mind going overseas and finding a good quality woman. I'm working on I'm a pretty quality guy. Like, I lift weights, I'm strong, I'm in shape, take care of my goddamn self. Like, all this shit in the West is promoting degeneracy. Degeneracy. Just stay hard, guys. Keep your head up. It's a tough time right now. The economy's fucking bad. Things are expensive. Women are not, in my opinion, are more expensive. Like I said, hoflation is real. Women really have inflated egos. They think they're gods at this point. That's the thing I'm going to compare it to, is like, and that's why I don't want to go on social media anymore. Do yourself a favor, delete social media, work out, take cold showers, save your money, learn a language, learn an instrument, spend your time developing something to, improve yourself. Focus on that. That's where this misery that's hitting you, this misery that's in society, it's done by this social media shit. The media is going to trick you. Everyone's going to lie. Oh, just do what feels good. No, bro, you need discomfort. Discomfort is good. Discomfort is healthy. But that also means like taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, not, wasting your time partying and spending time with people who don't care about you. Have good relationships with people. Don't abort your children. Don't believe in abortion.